Flosstube. It's Crystal, and it's been another, of course, little long chunk of time. But I'm here today to do an update. So, North Carolina got some snow, so of course, schools are shut down. So I had to stay home with the little guy today. So I said, you know what? Let's try to do a video. And, you know, of course, I'm just playing catch up again, so I've got a lot to show. I think beginning of October was my last video. So, let's see. You know, winter holidays happened, and so that was good for us. Busy, like usual, busy running around. And of course, I was always just too fast, and it's over with. Excuse me. But now it's New Year 2018, so I say roll on, right? Yeah. Alrighty, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say, I suppose, but so I'm just going to get into it because I got a lot to show, like I said. So I hope everyone's doing well, and thanks as always for coming to check me out. I can't get it's either too bright or too dark. Roll on. All right, here we go. Bunch of finishes. Y'all ready? Leonardo Noel got finished. Is he a dream? Look at that sparkle. There's so much Krennic in this guy. Krennic, whatever. I love him though. Yeah. This is by Janelle Geis. I'm not quite sure how to say that. I say Geis. From Across Stitch and Needlework magazine. I'm sorry, I forget the issue. If you want to know, let me know. A lot of black work that's done in Krennic. Straight stitches through here in the middle. You probably can't see very well. I don't know. Anyway, love him. He's adorable. Whisper thread in his beard. Love it. And also a year of whips finish. 2017. Alrighty. Tea and Cake. Sal. The freebie Sal from Doreen Jones. That was on the Lakeside Needlecraft Facebook group. Finished that on up too. I think this came out in the summer maybe. I finished the top 3 pretty quickly and then kind of stopped working on it. So I gotta get this done. The stitches up pretty quick. A few nights and it was done. It's cute. Did it on some pink Ada scraps that I had. Cute. Cute. Alright, this one. Uh-oh. Stuck. Okay. Wicked Night by the Primitive Hair. It's a bit washed out, but like I said, I've got either too much light or it's not enough. This is on 28 cash shell from Picture This Plus in Meyer, and it's properly grungy. I love it. Perfect for a spooky piece. Love this Headless Horseman. Yeah. This I worked on my lunch break until it was done. Because it was easy because it's just the black, so it was easy to work on at lunch. Excuse me. Stuff sticking everywhere. Alright, my the 2 yearly sales that I did this year, and both of those are done. So here's the Clouds Factory Fabulous Women, all finished. I enjoyed this immensely throughout the year. It was a real pleasure to work on. Learned about some ladies that I, you know, of course hadn't really heard of, and so that was cool. So the last few blocks were down here. Oops. Ah. Okay. Down here. These last 4. Actually, I don't even know if I'd showed these the last time. I don't remember. Love the Anne Frank. Yeah. I love that Malala was included too. Yeah, I love everything about this one. Stitch this on 32 count Daphne from Under the Sea fabric. Lovely pink. That's always hard to photograph for some reason. But yeah, super, super happy with that. Got that one. And the other one was the Frosted Pumpkin. You know, I did the Happily Ever After. Got that one all done too. I enjoyed this one as well, and I obviously kept up with it, so that's saying something. Just the last couple of blocks. I don't even know if, well, I don't know if I showed you that one. That was, you know, the King Arthur story, and then Pride and Prejudice, and then Sleeping Beauty were the last few. And I just love the border this year. The peachy and red colors together, I think, are always really nice. So, this is on a 28 count even weave from Silk Weaver that was gifted to me by a friend. And, yeah. What can you say? It's cute. It's done. So, I don't know what my favorite, I kind of like the Robin Hood because he's pretty cute. But just sort of a personal fave. Story-wise would be, of course, Little House on the Prairie. Because Little House on the Prairie. Dorbs. Alrighty. So, you know, those were kind of some finishes that I had. And then, like, December hit, and I finished my sales, and I was like, well, I got just a few weeks to the end of the year. I don't think I'm going to get any more of my Euro Whips finished because they're bigger, and that's not going to happen. So I decided to look through, see what might be close to be finishing just on my regular whips, and or some smalls I could knock out just to, you know, get my whip list down for the end of the year. And so that's what I did. So I finished quite a few in December, if you count those, of course. I had a notebook. Sorry, my phone just buzzed. Okay. No, I don't know what order. So, I'll show you this little pixie guy. He's finished. Pretty cute. Look at that snail. Adorable. Dorbs. This looks like an 18 count, just a yellow. Nice buttery yellow. Not even buttery, but brighter than buttery. This is from this magazine. Joan Elliott had put a bunch of little things in there. I like several more of those. But for now, little pixie guy's done. I finished So in Love from this magazine, Cross Stitcher, February 2015. This piece here by Emma Congdon. I'll just show you. So she had charted it in purples. And I switched it up to pinks. Love what you do, the little bobbin and needle. It's super cute. Stitched up pretty quickly. On just some scrap light pink Ada. I think was that once an oatmeal. Fun story. I had gotten a box of Ada. I want to say my aunt maybe got it for me. Somebody gave it to me, and it had a musty smell to it. Most of it was white, cream, oatmeal, you know. There were a few pieces of red. I thought it would be fine. I threw it all in the washer. Most of that Ada came out pink. So I have a lot of pink Ada that is hand dyed now, so it doesn't smell musty anymore. So I win-win. So that's finished. So note to self, take out the red pieces first before you wash musty Ada. Pro tip. All right. I'll pull out this oldie. I started this guy years ago. The Sleepy Fox. I think I probably started him in like 2015. This Sudbury series I got from a thrift store. I don't see a date, but it's an oldie. It's an oldie but a goodie. So I finished him on up on some 18 count blue Ada. He's so sweet. How sweet is this guy? Like it. Cute. Not done yet. Another oldie, as far as the pattern goes. This is called Sugar Plum Boy. Did not bring that chart down. Sorry. It's an older one too. Finish that on up. Scrap piece of red Ada. It's probably one of that leaked onto the other ones. I put my son's name in there. Yeah. Cute. Like I said, knocking out these little guys. Finished up this one. This one's from this magazine, Cross Stitch Crazy. I don't like number theirs and stuff, but actually some more Emma Condon designs. Let me find this. She had this little series of book quotes that she did in there. And I did, of course, the Tolkien quote. Not all who wander are lost. Probably your kiddo on his tablet, so. Love this. A lot of little details in here. It was fun. This was really nice to work on, actually. Did it on just a scrap kind of piece of linen I've got. I could probably fit a second one on there. Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Yeah, no more to say about it, but I enjoyed it. And then I had one, I said, you know what? I was working on this one at lunch to try to get it finished for the end of the year. It was close, but it wasn't going to happen, so I brought it on home. And I said, because I only had maybe like a quadrant left. And so I finished it on up to the Ghost Mandala. The ink circles. So one final year of whips finish. Love this. 28 count Tyco Casual, which I love. It's hard to see. It's kind of even hard to see in person, but it's like a creamy base with like silvery gray, even little blips of like, I don't want to say yellow, tan maybe. It's hard to describe, but it's a really cool fabric. My stitch is just in that purple thread. I didn't bring it. Maybe it's 3041, 3042. Those dark, dusty purples, that I like those. I like that color range. Excuse me. Yeah, so, yay. And this was an oldie. I think this was from 2015 start, I think. So I was happy to get that one done. Get those old ones knocked out, you know. And then if you've been following me, of course, I'm sorry. Whew. M&M's. I was doing the Year of Stitches piece, embroidery project, and kept up with it pretty good throughout the year, and so December 31st, I finished it on up. So I'm pleased as punch with this. I'm really happy with it, and yeah, it's just a great document for the year, you know, essentially, because I did everything from, of course, learning and practicing different types of embroidery stitches, you know, threaded chevron, oyster stitch, you know, just trying new things that you don't necessarily use in your day-to-day embroidery work. At least I didn't ever really, you know, fly stitches and, yeah. And then, of course, I kind of used it as a journal, you know, if there's something that I wanted to document, like the, you know, going to the Women's March, going to the Moral March, going to see Wonder Woman, meeting Kevin Eastman, the eclipse. That's how it looked in North Carolina. A little sliver at the top. You know, the hurricanes we had, my son going to kindergarten, Blue's Clues, Christmas here. What else? My son graduating pre-K. And then again, you know, just mixed in with learning different stitches. So I'm just thrilled. I just stitched this on some scrap muslin. I like to actually embroider on muslin. It's nice. That's done. And I even, you know, just different threads even too. Some wool thread, some satin thread. I got some linen thread in here. Yeah, so, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was nice. Well, what I learned, of course, the point was to stitch every day on this. I didn't always stitch every day. I learned that that was okay. If I missed a day, I didn't go back and make it up. I mean, I thought that defeated the purpose. I just picked it up again and started over. So, you know, it was fine. It documented my life. Some days I wasn't able to sit down with it. It was okay, you know? So, yeah. Here's the back. I went through the back. Oh. Yeah, that's the back. Yeah. I just liked it. Not sure what I'm going to do with it. Because, you know, I was in the hoop in the beginning, and I was just going to leave it in the hoop. But then I outgrew my hoop. And so I said, well, maybe I'll just make it a rectangle. So maybe I could make it a little cushion or something. I don't know. So that was a lot of finishes. I had marked it down here. Oh, I had 2 ornaments that I finished too. I've already packed away my Christmas, and I actually FFO'd those. Right. So I try to stitch like a family ornament and then a ornament for my son. Anyway. I made this too, though. You guys ever pick up those little dollar kits? These little felt. Gotta hold him. Little elf. He's cute. That's really fun. Alright, finishes. I think I got them all. Check mark. Alrighty, so let's see. I can run through whips that I've worked on since last seeing you. I could put a few new starts in here as well. Let me transfer this pile over. I've got to move this pile to this pile and that pile to that pile. Okay. Okay. This gorgeous kit from Buffy Threads. This is on my year of whips, and I didn't touch it till December. Oops. Oopsies. I just added some of the orange here. I have this already done, the blue, or you know, the dress part. I had the blue in, so I added this purple bit and some of the foxes. I mean, it is what it is at this point. I'm gonna just carry this one over, finish it up, because it's not super big. I just didn't ever get around to it this year. What are you gonna do, you know? It's alright. It's okay. Alright. Oops. Runaway needle minder. Alright. The project that I keep struggling with, but I keep persevering. Once upon a time. Oops. Can't quite see that, can you? Halfway done. Halfway. Yeah. So I went in and finished up May and June. That's halfway, yeah. I bet it's so cute. But there's a lot of stitching in these little blocks. And that's why I really appreciate when Frosted Pumpkin went. They downsized a little bit after this one, because this one's huge. And I think maybe that's why I'm struggling with it. I don't know. I was gung-ho. This was what, 2015 Stitch Along? I don't remember now, but I mean, you know, it's Freak of the Week, you know? Freak of the Week. But I mean, it's like, I'm going to get this thing done someday. Because it is really cute. It's supposed to be for my niece. So, hopefully it'll still be for my niece at some point. Well, no, not before she's a teenager, so. Whatever. I worked a little bit more on my Handmaid's Tale. I think I showed this in my last one. Can't wait for that new season to come out. Exciting. Got thread. So it's from Wild Violet Cross Stitch. She actually came out with a smaller version of this too. So I basically finished out the words, and I'm just working up on the cloak. So on a gray even weave. That's not showing up all that great, but I'm just enjoying that. I am using I think it's Louisiana hot sauce from Weeks. Really nice red. It's just variegated enough to give it a little, you know, sort of texture with the color. Texture, I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean? Like, just a little bit of something, you know? And I'm not sure that I have enough, so I may have to buy some more skeins of that. I'm not sure. I'm already going through one. Okay. Zip pile. These were some new starts. I did kind of get in the mood to do some Christmas starts. I don't have enough Christmas projects. Said nobody. From this magazine. Stitcher, October 2016. I'm working on this cover piece. Which, who's it by again? By Faye Walsh is who the designer is. And you notice theirs is on like a beige, and guess what mine is on? My hand dyed pink Ada. Because why not? I mean, seriously, just to start on the border and a few snowflakes. So, I really like this little pattern. I think everything's going to look so cute on the pink, too. So the mailbox is pink, so I'm going to have to change that, but I think everything else is going to look really cute. So I'm excited about that. So Somebody else is working on it. Mandy, I think. And then I start. Gosh, so much stuff, you guys. Oh my gosh, from this magazine, the Holly Jolly. I think that's what it's called. Holly Jolly Santa Sampler. I thought I had this marked. Here we go. This was a frosted pumpkin pattern. I'm stitching it on ginger. I think this is gingerbread from Picture This Plus. Just to start, worked on just a few little nights. Cute. I've got his beard and stuff charted in Whisper too, so I can do some more Whisper work. So a couple new starts in December. We're not through. Come on. I pulled out sewing cats again. Just like one night or so, but I'm going to show you anyway. I'm going to show you anyway. See that progress? So I did all that gold and yellow. And I've even got some kitty toes. Ooh, weird light now coming in through the blind. So this is a silk weaver fabric. It's really pretty. It's real pretty. Sewing cats, and that's sew to stitch. Then I stitch all the sew to stitch. Lord, what else have I got? Ah, geez. Oh yeah, I worked on Epic Lost. Cloud Factory. I love this too. I know Adele is stitching this also. Another silk weaver fabric, just a nice sort of blue with some purples mixed in. So I finished up Walt, and I did Vincent, and then I just added some, we had this little vine work and then some words that will of course eventually say live together, die alone. Yeah. Oh, Vincent's cute. They're doing a really good job with, you know, the best you can with, you know, these little people. Excuse me. To make them look like their characters, you know, like the clothing that they're wearing and stuff. So that's exciting for me. I've even gone back and started rewatching it. Because you kind of forget, you know, especially the early, like season 1, you know, kind of who was who, how was everybody, how were they in the beginning, and so it's been kind of fun. Okay, the class schedule stitch along that's come out from Armada Designs. I basically just got the top done. It's like really bright now. This is DMC variegated. I think it was 111. And that's really nice. So it goes from this gold to like browns. It's nice. Okay, and I, you know, I struggle with this fabric, but I have a bunch of it. This 30 count Weeks Dye Works charcoal. I'm doing it. I'm slightly underwhelmed by the January block. So I've not started it yet. I may just do it and get it over with, but... Oh yes, here's that thread. I kept it in here. 111. It's one of their older variegated. Oh my god, what else? This one's just last night. I finished up another Advent animal. Yeah, 680. Oh, this fabric's a nightmare. I think that's why I don't ever want to work on this. Wee. Wee. Jeez. It must be whittled. It's so stiff. Anyway. I finished up number 5, Hattie Hedgehog. I don't know that I've even showed, I'm sure I've showed you him because I've had him done for a little while, so. Guys. No, you shut up. She's adorable. I can't stand the little teapot. Get out of here. Oh my god, I love it. So, these things, okay. I love these guys. I really do. They're fun to work on. They are deceptive, though, by how long they take. You think, I'm going to whip this up a few hours. No, like 8-10 hours later, you know, you're up at 1 a.m. finishing it. So I've heard. So, there's a lot of different little colors that she's put in here, and they're deceptive of how long they take. And plus, I changed the border to actual cross stitches and not back stitches because I wanted a little more substance. So that takes a little longer too. But I mean, I've only got 20 more to go. Remember, this was a Year of Whips piece for 2017. Remember that? I'm gonna do like 2 a month. It'll be fine. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't do that. So yeah, I'm gonna carry that over. I plan on doing another separate little video for Year of Whips too. 2018 Year of Whips. What else have I got? I don't know if you're interested, but I'm gonna show, because why not? I like to do vintage crewel embroidery kits from time to time too. I have this one that it was Christmas, so I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna pull this out for a little bit. So I did. It's got all these yummy wools. So when you get crewel kits, they come, you know, like with a load of instructions usually. Don't be overwhelmed, it's fine. And then like usually a little stitch guide of like this color here, yada yada yada. You know, this number corresponds. So that, you know, don't let it, if you ever, don't let it overwhelm you. It's really easy. So this is it's a pre-printed, you know, like embroidery is usually. Pre-printed thing. Okay, so I bought this kit, you know, secondhand, like I usually do. A lot of these green bits were already stitched. So I'm going to start at it. When I started looking at it, a lot of the threads had broken. Like you can even still see some, like, I don't know if you can tell. Like that stitch is missing actually. That's probably one I just didn't see. They were broken, looked like, I don't know if they looked like they had been cut. I don't know, and I didn't really notice it at first. Until you know, when I first bought it, I didn't know. I was like, oh, okay, some of it's stitched already. That's cool, you know. I had to rip out almost all of that. And restitch that. So I've restitched basically almost all of that. Of the fern. Not the ferns, but the tree branches. Ferns. Jeez, Crystal, I'll get it together. But because I had to rip out so much, I've now ran out of wool to finish these down here. I've got all of these that are still left to do, so I'm gonna have to try to find some wool in this dark green. I think I should be able to. There's a site called Pearl Soho that sells wool threads, pretty inexpensive. I think I can match up something there, so that kind of got me discouraged on working on it, but I did do a little bit of black work too. Some satin stitches on Santa's boot. I just pulled out some black, you know, just here, this stuff here. So I didn't work on it too much because I had gotten discouraged by having run out of the thread. And this is a big piece anyway. But I really wanted to do some more of my crewel kits because I've got a lot and I really love working on them. And I love collecting crewel kits. I have quite a few. Some of them are real sought after and go for like buku dollar. So I don't buy those. But and they're just fun and they're nice. Wool thread, so it's chunky. So there's that one. So this is probably, I don't even know if there's a date on this. This is at least 60s, 70s, I'd say. Sunset did a lot of crewel kits back in the day. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about January, you know, up to now. Because I did New Year, New Start. Excuse me. So this will be a whip. I started a Heaven and Earth design because, you know, why not? I could use another full coverage piece in my life. I started A Boy and His Fox. This is a Sheena Pike artwork. Oh, I'm getting blinds now. I love this. I love this. This one doesn't have a background, which saves me a little bit. And so I did this for New Year, New Start, Stitch Along, and Stitch Mania, and I'm also using it for the 1200 stitches for this month for the Full Coverage Fanatics Facebook group, and also for their January. Oh my god, this isn't even it. I'm sorry. This is fabric for the other one. I sound like you snap. Duh. The pattern. Alright, get it together. Put this on the back just in case. Alright, there he is. A chunk of ear. Got that from Abby. I made this one myself. Yeah, this is 25 count. It's I would say it's just a blue. It's a nice blue Lugana. Stitches like a dream. It's really nice. I think it's Swigart. I love it. It's stitching up. It's just stitching up really nice. I've already got, this is about 1,500, a little over 1,500 stitches already. I worked on it 4 days, 4 nights, you know, whatever. Yep. Cute. So, I'm excited about that. I'm pretty pleased. So I got this other chunk of this blue because someday I'll start the like companion piece, Faylene with her fawn. You shut up. Yeah. They're both adorable. And how cute they look together. I'll stitch side by side. Yeah. But you know, it's a Heaven and Earth design, so ×2. Oh my gosh, is that all my whips? Check mark. Check mark. I had a few little gifties. I got this in a Secret Santa. Some more felt ornaments. That's gonna be cute. My sister gave me this for Christmas. Lots of little things. That's gonna be so fun. It's like toy shop. Oh, dinosaurs are cute. Cars and vehicles. Look at the whole summary. Cute. Men's fashion. Ladies fashion. Lipstick. The little lipstick's cute. Sneaker shop. And then shoes. Sports. Activities. Sports. Winter. What that says. Barber shop. So it's just a bunch of folks with some different hairdos. This one looks pretty cute. And then more just people's. Look at that one. That's funny. I like that one. Oh. Yeah, I like that one. Animals. Cats and dogs, of course. And rabbits and a hedgehog. It looks like a little rat. Some ducks. Oh yeah, it's got everything. Oh yeah. More pet shop. And then aquarium. So we got other lizards and stuff. And then sea. Cute. Food. Oh, look at the little ice creams. Sushi. Cakes and cookies. Pie. Food. Vegetables and fruit. And then like electronics. Electronics, yeah. TV, laptop. Oh, an old Polaroid. That's fun. That's cute. Haberdasheries and DIY. Some cute little, like a little embroidery hoop and some floss. That one's cute. And then drills and screwdrivers. And there's the pharmacy. Slightly bizarre, but that's okay. Some lettering. We have some Japanese lettering. I think this is maybe a Japanese book, yeah. Makoto Uzu is some more different styles of Japanese lettering. And of course it goes into, the how-to. And then it just goes straight to the patterns, and they're small, of course, so. And it's broken down by the, the way it was in the front. I'm a little out of it, I'm sorry. I picked up another crewel kit on eBay. This one's cute though, the animals. This is what sold me. Snails. Anyone else buy this on eBay when she put it up? So the lady from Good Housewife, I've forgotten her name. She kind of made some more copies of it. Book of Spells. And then I got sprinkled from the Stitchy Sisters, Olivia and Elena. Got that lovely Christmas card. And these two Fabby charts. Love this. Needle stations. So cute. And this, which I have, so I am passing it on to a Stitchy pal. And that's it really. I haven't really bought that much. Bought a few like digital charts for like, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. But that's about it. Is it all done? Okay, hold on, sweetie. I wanted to do a quick Year of Whips 17 review. I started out with 25. I UFO'd 2 of those. Brought me down to 23. I finished 13 of those. I'm jazzed about that. Here, just step aside, please. That was exciting for me. I liked Year of Whips. I liked the structure. I liked having, you know, certain whips in the front of my mind to concentrate on, because it got me some finishes, you know. I still had a bunch of starts, but I did have a bunch of finishes, so I'm excited